Hey, this will be a video chart on OPMG. Been, I think, about a month and a half since the last time I did it, but I do remember this one being very popular and had a few questions come in on it today. Pulling up the chart, seeing that it does need a chart update here. So to answer the first question, the chart is still in an uptrend, and actually both in the short term and long term, all trends are up. So first, let's just start with the short term trend. How can I say that the short term trend is up? Well, simple enough. If we connect our lows, you can see here that essentially since back here in early August, we had a low down here, made a nice move, got knocked down here by the moving average, and then when it did pull back, you can see very clearly put in a higher low right there, which gives us the ability to draw this uptrend line. So that is how I justify myself saying that the short term is in an uptrend. Now, to say that the long term is in an uptrend, all we have to do is simply squish down our chart like that. And with this, I'm not going to draw any trend lines, but it should be simple enough. You can see that we had a set of lows down here. Then we had a set of lows pretty much in this area. This set was ever so slightly higher than this set, but at the end of the day, who really cares, because this set here was higher than this set, and now that we have this being higher than these ones, the trend is up also in the long term. And the final way to justify calling that a longer term uptrend is if we look right here at this orange line, which is the 200-day simple moving average. You can clearly see that there's an upward slope to it, so that shows that the overall trend is up. Now, the medium term trend has gone neutral, and the reason I say that is looking at this purple line here, which is the 50-day simple moving average. You can see very clearly that is just simply flatlining and going sideways. So with the 50-day going sideways like that, this is where kind of the neutrality comes in terms of the medium-term trend. But short-term, based on this trend line, long-term, based on the lows, and then also this moving average here, is bullish, with the medium-term right now being neutral due to this sideways moving average right here. Now, zooming back in, the good thing here, and I know some people were hoping that it'd close higher to the or close at closer to the high of day. But the thing that caught my eye is volume has been increasing the past 3 days. I haven't been following the story, but something is causing interest to grow more and more, and as long as this volume continues to increase, in other words, as long as interest continues to increase in the chart and stock, that's always a good thing. Volume shows the amount of interest, and right now, over the past 3 days, interest seems to have growing somewhat. Not by a huge amount, but at the same time, increasing volume is always a good thing, especially when the price is creeping upwards with the increasing volume. In terms of support levels, pretty much already touched on that. Ideally, we want to stay above this uptrend line here. That way, this short-term trend can then convert into a medium and then longer-term trend. Key resistance level right now is what we already talked about here, this purple line, the 50-day simple moving average. So right now that's valued at basically 5 cents. So keep your eye on the 50-day, as that will be the key level of resistance. And then after that, things actually start to thin out quite a bit. So the price could get moving relatively quickly if a strong volume break can occur through this 50-day. So if there are any other questions on the chart, please let me know. If not, I'd encourage you to check out bullwarriorstocks.com. If you go there and sign up for the free newsletter, you'll be sent a free ebook. And with your newsletter subscription, you'll get chart setups, trade ideas, educational pieces, all sorts of things, from big boards down to penny stocks. So it's a good variety, something for everybody. It is all free, no strings attached. We're making some good money together on our alerts. So I'd encourage you to go to the website, sign up, and see what it's all about. One more time, this was OPMG. Thanks for listening.